Hey, welcome back to my channel. My name is Melly Bloom and welcome to the Land of Enchantment. Today I'm not going to really be applying makeup or reviewing products. I just want to talk about some general tips that I've came across. I've done a couple small videos on them and I kind of wanted to put them together, and some of them I haven't done a video at all. So the one question that I get more than any other question is, how do I keep my skin from having a lot of wrinkles? Because I am 42 years old and I don't really have a lot of wrinkles. So one secret is that I'm fat. And that will help with the wrinkles because you have a lot of fat in your face. But, you know, there's going to come a time really soon where I'm going to have gastric bypass surgery and hopefully not be as fat. I guess fat is a bad word. So chubby. Okay, but I mean, fat is real. So anyway, I wanted to go over some of the things that I do and that I use to help with wrinkles and to help with keeping my skin looking, you know, relatively fresh. I do have some imperfections. Everybody does, and it's normal. It's natural. I don't even like touch up my photos. I want to be realistic, and I understand that people do it, but that's not me. So I have let's see, I have a vein right here that I can't get rid of. I've had it since I was a teenager, and that's one of my imperfections right here. I have a sunspot. I do have wrinkles on my forehead, and I do have smile lines if I try. And I have some stuff going on right here, and it's normal. We're humans, okay? So don't trip out over some wrinkles on your face. You're a human. And humans by nature are not perfect. But let's go over some stuff that you can use to help with not being perfect. So what I do as a skin regimen, which I've went over before, is I scrub my face a couple times a week. And I have two scrubs that I use. This is Mario Badescu's strawberry face scrub. Here it is right here. And here is the stuff in it. I use this at least a couple times a week. It's real gentle, and it makes your face feel really great after you use it. The other thing I have is Soap and Glory's Scrub Your Nose in it. The 2-minute T-zone detox scrub. And I do have an oily T-zone, so I do use this. It's kind of a minty feeling or eucalyptus feeling, and I do, you know, concentrate on my T-zone with it. I do this once a week. I do it typically on a Sunday, like today. And every single night before I go to bed, I put on Lanage's water sleeping mask. Here it is right here. And I'll open the product so you can see it. There's the product. And after I get out of the shower or after I wash the makeup off my face for the day, I put this on right before I go to sleep, and I sleep in this. The other thing that I use during the day or in the morning is Tatcha's water cream. Here it is right here. I got this from a friend, and it wasn't full. Here's the product. It wasn't full, and I was just getting it like to try it. It comes with this little spoon. But when I run out, I will be buying this. It makes my skin feel really, really smooth. And I use this daily. I use this before I put my makeup on in the morning. So the Laneige is at night, and the Tatcha is in the morning. Okay. And a low budget, hold on, let me see if I can grab it. A low budget offer for you is the For Daily Youth by Soap and Glory. And I do use this too. It smells good. It kind of has a peachy smell. So I think this is a perfectly acceptable replacement for a moisturizer. I mean, it's not going to be Tatcha, but it works, okay? And then once a week on a Saturday night, I always do a face mask, and I have a whole bundle of them right here. These are like the sheet masks. Here's one with wine. And I have a whole bunch of them. Sometimes I use clay, sometimes I use the peel off, and sometimes I use just a sheet mask. I completely believe that these help your skin. I make my husband do one once a month, or once a week, and his skin has dramatically improved. Even he has commented on the fact that his skin looks so much better. And he's also added into his routine, he is washing his face every night before bed. He's applying, what is your lotion called? Oh, it's Clinique. Clinique for men. He's applying that before he goes to bed, and when he wakes up in the morning, he kind of puts some acne treatment on his face, and his skin looks better than it has in a really long time. But he won't get on camera and show, so. So let's go over, that's my skin routine. This is the stuff that I use like on a daily basis. I have traded it up. I have tried some other things, but this is the stuff that I really like. Mario Badescu is really good. I also use the hydraulic acid cleanser. I use that every single time I take a shower. It's kind of like a chemical scrub. It's really nice stuff. Very nice. So the other thing I wanted to discuss is primers. So I haven't really been that much into primers. I've used them. I don't really see any difference. And so I just kind of forgo the primers, and I just don't use them and move on. But there's an exception. I found this primer. It's Hourglass Primer. It's called Veil Mineral Primer Broad Spectrum SPF 15. And oh my god, I finally seen something. This makes it to where it looks like I don't have any pores. This makes my skin look perfection. I love it. I even bought another one because I got this one. I bought some makeup from somewhere and I got this one as a sample. It was full, but I ended up buying a whole nother one. So Hourglass, very nice. So let's go over a couple other little tips or tricks that I've learned that I maybe necessarily haven't mentioned or have mentioned. So one is these like liquid glitters from BH Cosmetics. I did make a video about this, and I tried to use them on my eyes and they creased, and I didn't like them. They're not like Stila. I mean, they are, but they're not because they crease. They fall on your face. I was swatching them on my arm, like so. I just went like this, and I swatched this one, and then beside it, which you can see, and then beside it, which I really like that color, and I wish it worked out. And beside it, I swatched this one, and they're gorgeous, but they crease. Okay? So I swatched them and I was like, oh my god, they're so pretty. I wish they worked. And then I went like this. And I rubbed it into my skin. And the glitter disbursement on my skin was unbelievable. So now I use these just for a light glitter all over my arms, my neck. I don't know if you can see, but it puts a lot of glitter on there, but it's very pretty. So that's now what I use these for. And I know I made a video about it, but I did want to go over it again. Let's see. Another thing I'm not sure if I talked about is the Fenty Beauty. I know I did a Fenty Beauty video, but I don't know if I reviewed these. This is Mimosa and Sangria Sunset and Mimosa Sunrise. Here's the colors. The pigment on this is amazing. I use this for eyeshadows. I use it for blush. I use it for highlighter. I bought a backup. This is like the best Fenty product, I swear to God. So that's one other thing that I wanted to talk about. What else was there? Oh yes. Benefits has come out with a new foundation. Here's the foundation right here. I have color number 3. It is kind of moisturizer foundation. You apply this primarily with hands. I've used a sponge, I've used a brush. The best is hands. And this is not real full coverage, but it's very moisturizing. I like this. This is another thing that came out that's really good, and I like it a lot. And what else do I have that might be new that I want to share with you, but I didn't like make a video about it? I'm looking. Oh yes, this brush. So this brush is kind of a wide brush, like this. And I think I talked about it in my recent Jeffree Star video. Anyway, this is a veiling brush. And what you do is after you put your blush on, after you put your bronzer on and your highlighter, you just kind of swoop up like this. And it kind of makes it all blend together and be seamless. And it veils. And I highly recommend this. I bought this at TJ Maxx for like $5. It's a very nice brush. Let's see. Oh yes. Wayne Goss did a video about this not too long ago. And let me get my brushes so I can demonstrate this to you guys. It's already done on my cheeks right now, but pay very, very close attention, ladies. Wayne Goss has something going with this. So, oh yes, I went over this highlighter too. It's called Give Me Glow. The color is Halo, and these highlighters are intense. So this is what Wayne Goss went over, and this is like the best, the best. So you take the highlighter and you'd apply it to your cheek like this. Nothing new here, ladies, is it? Okay. And this highlighter is very, very intense. Okay. All right. Now, I know this is going to seem strange. Now you take your blush, which mine is Hourglass, and this is the blush, and you put it over the top of your highlighter. You go crazy with that highlighter, and then you put the blush over the top of the highlighter. And what this does, I don't know if you can see. Let me turn my light so I can give you. It kind of makes you look like you're glowing from within instead of on top. It's really a pretty finish. Not necessarily natural, but it's really pretty. It does make you look like you're glowing from underneath your blush. Do it. Try it. Change it up. Trust me. Trust in me. And this gives you kind of a youthful appearance, like like you've been out running, or it's perfect. Let me think. I think there was. Oh, let's go over one more thing, and I'm gonna kind of make it short and sweet. So I have women ask me, is there a difference between high-end and drugstore? And the answer is yes. Very, very much so. So let's go over a palette. Let's go over, which one do I have? I have 3 Pat McGrath palettes. These retail $120, I think $129 a piece, and they're really expensive. Okay, but let's see why they're so expensive. All right, here's the colors and of this one. Okay, let me show you something, and I want you to know why these cost so much money. And I'm going to swatch like this. This is the pink or the orangey color. Okay, this is 1 pass. Are you seeing this? Okay. This is the blue in the same palette. And this is 1. Oh no, I guess it's not. Well, yeah, it's blue. It almost appears black. This again is 1 pass. This is kind of the gold. 1 pass. Okay, this is the navy blue. All right. Let me do the gold. This is a really gold color. Okay. Here is the silver, which I'm not as impressed with the silver in this palette. And what do we got? Like a brown. And then we have kind of a peachy brown right here. And then we have a kind of a neutral light brown bronze color. Okay, here we go. Are you seeing now why a Pat McGrath palette cost $129? Okay, that is why. It's expensive, but that's one pass. How many eyeshadow palettes can you do with one pass and have such spectacular colors, you know? The only one that I'm not impressed with is this silver. It doesn't feel as soft as the rest of them. I'm trying to see if I can get a swatch. Yeah, let me water activate it. Okay, yeah, water activated it. It's gorgeous. But those are some of the swatches, and that's why a Pat McGrath is $129. If you have a drugstore palette, do this. You're going to see. I'm not saying to go out and spend $129 on a freaking eyeshadow palette. I'm just saying this is why they cost that much. And I have 3. Right here, I have, this is perfect because this is a drugstore palette, and I'm not hating on her, okay? So let's get that straight. But this is a drugstore palette. First of all, my window came off of it. It's called Flower Eyeshadow Palette, and this is by Drew Barrymore. And here are the colors. Right here. And this is the Wonderlust eyeshadow palette. So let's go ahead and do swatches of these. Okay. And this way I can show you one pass. This way I can show you the difference. Ooh. Okay, already the difference is I just broke up that frickin'. Okay. And these aren't the same colors. I know this. These are a little soft and kind of broke up instantly. But okay, that's right. Alright. And then, oh, I shouldn't have done 2 passes. I cheated. And here's the blue. And here is the gray. Okay. So, though they don't swatch terrible, I think you can see a difference. Like the blue right here has this chalky, like, I don't know, fade thing going on, but the blue right here doesn't have that. I do understand this is a matte and this is a shimmer, but I'm still showing you. This gray right here, or black, also did the same thing. Again, this is the black from the Pat McGrath. This is the silver from Flower. And this is the silver from Pat. They're actually not too bad. And then this is the dark gray. And I don't have a dark gray here. And this is the greeny color. This is the goldy color. But let me do this, and I think you guys can tell the difference. So this is a $12 or $13 palette, and this is a $129 palette. So I think there's an obvious difference. Also with quality, it fell apart. Like I said, I'm not dogging Drew Barrymore and her brand. This is my personal experience with my own palette, and it fell apart, and it was disappointing. But that's the way it goes when you buy drugstore. Not that all drugstore is bad, okay? I've went over some drugstore stuff that was definitely primo, but I don't see, like this. This is not drugstore, but this is really, really affordable. And I have a couple other things that are affordable in there, but I haven't dug them out, and I don't want to waste your time. So anyway, this is just like a little set down, a little a little tea vlog type of thing. I just wanted to discuss skin routines. I wanted to discuss why some makeups cost a lot more than the others and show to you why. If you can afford to get a Pat McGrath palette, I definitely suggest it. These colors are amazing. If you can't afford a Pat McGrath, Blood Sugar is a good one. That retails for $52. Manny MUA's Life of Drag, which I have on my face, is like $45. That's really good. What else? Oh, I have it over here. Too Faced Life's a Festival palette, which mine has been dug into bunches, is a $42 palette, I think. This is a great everyday palette. Love it, love it. And I can't think of any more that I would like. Oh, BH Cosmetics always has great palettes. I mean, that's a given. Anyway, thank you for stopping by and discussing makeup with me. And I know that this might have been kind of boring for some of you guys, but I just want to sit down and talk about makeup and not so much review makeup. If I come across any other things that I think is really great, I'll probably make small videos just to share them with you. But I want you to make sure and hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon. And I should have a giveaway within the next few weeks, so watch for that. And as always, thank you for coming and seeing me. And remember to slay the day. Bye.